Rain, rain, go away. We want to play baseball today. I love you guys, and welcome to an all-new edition of All Andy Alfred right here on ClayFan 23. I am your host, Andrew Alfred. Gotta tell you, I hope you had a good Memorial Day holiday, because I know I did. Got a chance to go out and watch some baseball. Really not watch baseball, but watch it in front of my TV. Watch the Tigers. I watched the Indians. And I was going to go see the Mud Hens play last night, but got rained out, of course. And it's interesting that rain affected most of the Major League games yesterday, including the Tiger game, and we'll get to that first. We got taken 3 of 4 by Oakland. 3 of 4 from Oakland. Oh my God. Verlander is slumping. Oh my God. Oakland won 4-1 yesterday. Can't got the win. Goes to 4-2 with a 3.02 ERA. Verlander got the loss. He goes to 5-4 with a 3.75 ERA. Bailey got the save. He gets his 11th. No home runs for both teams in this game, but the game was played in front of 23,641. Game time was 2 hours and 48 minutes, including a 2-hour and 42-minute rain delay at the beginning of the game. And that's what I think hurt Verlander's arm, because you prep for a game that's at 1:05 in the afternoon. You prep for an afternoon game. Game gets delayed for 2 hours, almost 3 hours, and gets delayed for 3 hours. Your arm gets a little loose, gets a little tired from all those warm-up pitches. That's why he gave up so many runs yesterday. How about the Indians? The Indians continue to struggle. They just got 3 of 4 taken out of them from the New York Yankees. New York 11, Cleveland 2 yesterday. Talbot got the loss. He goes to 6-4 with a 3.78 ERA. Andy Pettitte gets the win. He's now 7-1 with a 2.48 ERA. Johnny Peralta has 100th home run in his career and 4th of the season. A-Rod and Cano homered for the New York Yankees in front of 44,976. Other scores in the major leagues yesterday: the Cubs were a loser 2-1 to Pittsburgh. Tampa Bay losing to Toronto 3-2. Washington beating up on the Houston Astros 14-4. Minnesota beating up on Seattle 5-4, and the Reds losing to the Cardinals 12-4. Tonight is another 3-game set. It's the Tigers and the Indians. This will really help the Tigers out, and it could help the Indians out if they win a couple games out of the series. Tonight will be Jake Westbrook taking on Jeremy Bonderman. Westbrook 2-3 with a 4.78 ERA, taking on Jeremy Bonderman. He's 2-2 with a 3.78 ERA. On Wednesday, it will be Fausto Carmona 4-3 with a 3.69 ERA, taking on Armando Galarraga, who's 1-1 with a 4.50 ERA. And on Thursday, the concluding game of this 3-game set will have Rick Porcello, who's 4-5 with a 5.27 ERA, taking on David Huff, the guy who got hit in the head with the baseball on Saturday afternoon. Will get back on the mound on Thursday with the Cleveland Indians. He's 2-6 with a 5.54 ERA. He had no decision in his last start. All the games will be on FSN Detroit and on ST. Yesterday, the Mud Hens were postponed, and they will be playing a doubleheader this afternoon at Fifth Third Field. It will be Marzone for the Lehigh Valley Iron Pigs. He's 3-5 with a 4.08 ERA. Will take on Rudy Lugo, who's 1-2 with a 7.11 ERA. That game at 5:30, and then 30 minutes later, it will be Carpenter 5-4 with a 3.62 ERA for Lehigh Valley, taking on Brett Gardner, who's 1-2 with a 2.76 ERA. That will be Game 2. That will be a half hour later after the conclusion of the 5:30 game. That game will, both games will be on BCSN. Usually on Mondays we do the Mud Hen Batting Averages, but since it was a holiday yesterday, we are doing the Mud Hen Batting Averages for today, since there was no game yesterday, so the averages stay the same. So we're going to start off with the top 5 best hitters for the Mud Hens. It's Scott Sizemore. He's batting a .319 with no home runs, 4 RBIs, and his on-base percentage is a .385. Jeff Frazier's in second. He's batting a .277 with 8 home runs, 28 ribbies, and .313 on-base percentage. Will Rhymes is batting a .273 average with no home runs, but 13 RBIs. His on-base percentage is a .343. Danny Worth is .273 with 2 home runs and 15 RBIs. His on-base percentage is a .311. And Chris Getz is .266, 1 home run, 4 RBIs, and his on-base percentage is a .9391. The bottom 4. Casper Wells, batting a .218, 8 home runs, 16 RBIs. His on-base percentage is 4.35, and I appreciate that. 4.35 on-base percentage is really good. 1 every 4 at bats he's getting up. Diaz, .212, no home runs, 6 RBIs. On-base percentage, .241. The worst on the team. Strebe, .197, 4 home runs, 15 RBIs, .256 on-base percentage. And the worst, Cleet Thomas, batting a .183, 4 home runs, 13 RBIs. His on-base percentage is .318. Now, you look at it, it's like, oh, well, the on-base percentage and the home run tally, it's the average. He leads the team in strikeouts. It's not going to cut it when you come to the major leagues. The NHL playoffs were last night, and Chicago beating up on the Philadelphia Flyers 2-1. They can take a commanding 2-0 lead into Philadelphia on Wednesday night at 8 o'clock on Versus or on CBC. Late, Philadelphia had 33 shots on net. Chicago had a total of 26. Leighton gets the loss. He stopped 24 of 26. Gagne scored for Philadelphia, and Niemi got the win. He stopped 32 of 33. Hossa and Eager scored for the Chicago Blackhawks. Recommendation tonight: go see the Mud Hens. Mud Hens are in action tonight, 5:30. You can double your pleasure, double your fun with a double header down at Fifth Third Field. I'll be headed down there. I'm sitting in section 111, row N, seat 1. Stop by, say hi. I'm going to have a good time. I mean, I'm going to watch 14 innings of baseball. Can't beat that for the price of a rainout ticket. Exactly. I'm Andrew Alfred. I hope you have a good day. And remember, as always, I'm pulling for you. We're all in this together. And especially to the Mud Hens, the Tigers, the Indians, the Walleye, the Blackhawks, and the Flyers, and all the teams around the major leagues. Victory is sweet when you have tasted defeat. Have a nice night, everybody, and